Arsenal boss Arsene Wenger gives an interview to Inside Sport. That's here in 10 minutes. But first on BBC One Northern Ireland, recorded earlier this evening. We're heading back to the Crimewatch team for an update.
Hello, welcome back. It's been very busy in here tonight. The phones have been ringing off the hook. And busy too on our first case, the murder of Sarah Melia. At the beginning of the year, she was killed in broad daylight after opening her front door to a mystery man in red.
In January, a man wearing a bright red jacket walked down this street. He walked straight from here to Sarah Melia's house. The offender grabbed hold of her, exposed her back and repeatedly stabbed her. 2 of those blows entered the chest cavity and she died very, very quickly.
And then I saw my mum.
Mum?
Someone's taken her away from me and I'm never going to get her back.
Megan talking there. She and her brother Ethan miss their mum a lot, not surprisingly, and the public holds the key to this. We've had around about 20 calls, a couple of strong leads. What do you need? Because it's got to be down to the public to solve this one.
The public are absolutely massively important to us.
Okay.
If nothing else, just for the children's sake, please ring in and tell us what you know. Just remember, it was a Monday morning, the 14th of January. There was a man in a red coat on Lee Lane at Horwich. He was walking with a really distinctive walk. That vivid red coat, I can't mention it too much. Was it blood-stained? Was he agitated? He disappeared. Did he get on a bus? Did he walk elsewhere? If you know anything at all, please ring up.
Okay, Ian, of course we must tell people they can look on the website if they want a closer look, a better look at his distinctive gait. Thanks for that.
Okay. Our next case is something of a first. The gang certainly weren't after speed when they deployed the services of a road roller to take on Asda. Again with me is DI Pete Marsh from Greater Manchester Police running this investigation. What sort of response have you had tonight then?
I'm quite encouraged by the response. We've had a number of calls identifying this man. We've had a number of calls identifying a number of people within the gang, and we've had a number of calls saying that the person on the 999 call that we're going to carry out an investigation. I've got officers out there doing some inquiries tonight. And
so someone's actually called in and said they recognised the voice of the 999 caller,
yes,
just from what we showed tonight.
Yes.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
This guy here, it's obviously a very clear image, isn't it, of the CCTV. We've got the scar on his head. What, if you had anything, would you want tonight?
I'd like him to come in. I mean, he has now got to eliminate himself. He might have a tale to tell, but I think...
If he's innocent, you can disprove that.
Yes.
You've heard it. Call in if you can help. Kirsty.
Now, our next case is about the murder of 13-year-old Millie Dowler. Over the past few weeks, there has been a lot of speculation in the media about one man who might have killed her. Police, though, believe there's every possibility that more than one person was involved.
Hello, Dad. I'm with some friends. I'm going to be a bit late. Oh, not long, about half an hour. Okay. Okay, I'll see you at home. Bye-bye.
Well, DCI Maria Woodall is working with her team tirelessly. You are determined to nail this one. You've had around about 30 calls. What do you want to know from the public?
Yeah, we've had over 30 calls tonight, but I'm still waiting for that vital call to tell me what happened to that Deonexia or what happened to Millie's belongings. Now, you may not have spoken to me in the past because of fear or because of misplaced loyalties, but make that call tonight.
Okay, it might be interesting to people, the people who have the information, to know there's money involved here. It's quite a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a £50,000 reward. That's from Crime Stoppers and Surrey Police for information that leads to the conviction of the killer of Millie Dowler.
Okay, so obviously the killer is paramount, but you believe that there may have been somebody after the killing who might have helped out with the clear-up and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that person is equally as important to me and also could qualify for that £50,000 reward.
Okay, please remember, check out the website for details. Thanks.
Well, we've had some good stuff coming in, at least on the CCTV. We showed you a GBH that happened outside the Fridge Bar in Brixton, South London. Absolutely shocking attack that was. 20 calls already on that. 4 possible sightings of Mr. Malfroy, who we want to find. That's him there. And also 3 names have been given for the unknown bouncer, this guy here. So that's looking good. Then we showed you a knife-point robbery and a station in Maghall. 11 calls already on that, including 2 names given for one of these guys, 2 of which are exactly the same.
Well, next we're on the hunt for 2 armed robbers who targeted a luxury mansion in the small town of Banstead in Surrey.
I went to bed and my husband was still sorting things out. So for us it was actually both quite a late night when we actually finally switched the light off and went to sleep.
I would say it's the most frightening thing ever happened to me in my life.
Well, DI Juliet Parker, big reward on this one. What's come in that's caught your eye?
We've had about 17 or 18 calls so far, but mainly they've been about the thumb cuffs and where you can get them. But what I really want to know is who used these thumb cuffs on the night and matching this sort of restraint to the descriptions that we gave in the earlier programme.
And no calls about the items themselves. Now, you're absolutely convinced that someone out there knows where all of this stuff ended up?
Absolutely. These are very, very unusual and quite specific items of jewellery, and somebody somewhere will have seen these items or been offered them, and I'd like them to call tonight.
OK, Juliet, thanks very much. A reminder that all of these pictures of the stolen items are on the website if you need to go and have a check. Rad.
Not such a good response on the wanted faces. Iskander Karim, number 2, who's wanted in connection with a rape in Kidderminster. 25 calls on him, though, and various sightings, which is good. And then number 8, Kashif Akhtar, who's wanted for the deception, £50,000 worth, in fact. We asked you where he was, and it looks like 3 of you at least know, because you've phoned us in and told us where he's hiding out.
Let me just remind you that you can find out all about tonight's cases on our website, bbc.co.uk/crimewatch. If you've been a victim of crime, the victim support line is on 0845 30 3900. Crimewatch is going to be back on Thursday, the 24th of April. From the production team and all of our detectives here, thanks for your help. Do keep calling. Bye-bye.
Well, just a reminder again that both tonight's Crime Watch and Crime Watch Update were recorded earlier this evening. Lines are now closed for your assistance, but will reopen tomorrow morning from 7 o'clock.